And shoulder circles up and around the back. We'll do what I call a posture correction motion. So we kind of just stays hunched over most of the time. The chin jutted out. So we're going to be here, push up and back, and collapse. Up and back, collapse. Like a posture reset. We'll do angel arms, so pinkies touching your thighs, thumbs pointed out. Half circle, lift your thumbs, back down. You have your left hand palm facing back, right hand up top, palm facing toward the camera, and then we'll just switch them both. Up, down, motion. All right, next up, scapular retraction, rotation motion. So knees are slightly bent, lock out your spine, hinge it forward. Arms just kind of collapse at your sides. You're gonna pinch your elbows together, rotate your fingertips forward, touch your thumbs, then reset. Hands down, pinch, rotate, press, and back. Really squeeze your back. So it's not just arm motion, but squeeze your back as well. The scapula involved. Excuse me. Dusty back here. One more. And pump it up. All right, we'll find our balance in our left leg. So shift all your weight over. And leg swings. Start off little at first. Work your weight as big as possible without falling over. You need to grab a hold of something, go for it. And side to side. And switch legs. Shift your weight. Little swings. Work your way to bigger. And biggest. And side to side. It's like I'm dancing. All right, let's do a high knee march. Just normal high knees, size you're able to, back and forth. And a little adjustment, high knee, grip, pull, then switch. One more. Opposite direction, so it's butt kicks. Some ideas, just back and forth. And same modifier, grab, stretch, drop. Kick, grab, stretch, drop. Kick, grab, stretch. All right, knee circles. So a big circle around, back, and the other side. So around, back, other side. Last one, both sides. And we'll take a nice wide stance out. And just drop it down, touch the ground. A nice gentle shift side to side. Mostly just tilting my pelvis back and forth. Back to center. You get the waist up. Walk it on in. And go ahead and grab a drink of water. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to a minute to stretch out. Anything else is bugging you as well. You know, particularly sore muscle, go for it. My hamstrings are always sore. I'm running a lot. About another 15 seconds. All right, this first motion is a little bit weird to explain, but we'll get through it. Basically, we're going to have a little bit wider than normal stance, just outside our shoulders. One arm's going to be pointed directly to the ground. Other arm's going to be up top. You're going to bend this knee, shift to the side a little bit, and you're going to rotate through it. Keeping a straight line all the way up and down. As far as you can go, if you touch the ground, great. Focus your outs and squeeze it back up. Paul's got the windmill motion. So when I'm down, when I'm up, rotate, twist, and crank it back up. Okay. Ready? So a little wider stance when I'm directly down, when I'm up. On your mark, Get set and twist. Twist down, squeeze up. Twist and squeeze. So it's not just a side bend, we're kind of rotating our shoulders forward as well. And the side's a little easier to see. Rotating mostly at the torso. And rest. We'll switch sides. So it was left down, right up, now right down, left up. Ready, and go. Same idea. Whatever arm is down, bend that knee, rotate through, squeeze your abs. It's all in the abs. Keep it tight. Three, two, one, and rest. Nice job. We got through it. That's the hardest to explain. The rest of them are fairly easy. Next up, platform jump. So feet together. We're going to jump up and open up. And take a couple steps back. So it's a jump up and out and back. Few variations, of course. You can just kind of step forward and backwards. Or you can jump forwards, jump back. On your mark, 45 seconds. Here we begin. Halfway. Awesome. Ten seconds. Two, one, and rest. Nice. Next up, nice wide stance. Kind of like our starfish toe touch, but we're not going to worry about coming up top again. It's going to be down, arms reach, back and forth. On your mark, get set, begin. So touch, switch, back and forth. Keep breathing. Try to make a nice smooth motion. Like your big spring bouncing around. Halfway. Ten seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Next up, we call it dump the cam. So arms up to your side, thumbs up. We're just going to rotate one, other, and then both. So rotate, rotate, both. When you rotate down, it's not just a quick twist on your elbow. We want to engage our shoulder and really focus on pushing it up and down. On your mark, get set, begin. Thumbs up, one side, other side, both. Remember, it's not just the twist of the arm, we're just going to pull shoulder here. And not just twist the elbow. And one, other, both. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Shake it up. Next up, I hope you have a little bit of room to work with. We're going to do 2 side jumps back and forth. So 1, 2, 1, 2. On your mark, get set, and jump. So the hard version would be just the full and pops, or you can just do the cardio back and forth. Just make sure to breathe. Ten seconds. And rest. Next one's a little bit silly, but it still works. You're going to combine the RDL and the squat together. Keep our hands by our sternum. Side bend your knees. We're going to lean it forward. Then drop your hips down. Hips raise. Stand it up. So it's a lean, squat, raise, up. On your mark, get set, and go. Lean, drop, raise, up. Lean, drop, raise, up. Perfect. Keep going. For the squat, you really want to squat down as deep as you can. $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice to helps if you have an object you can tap into. Like I'm using the couch, but if not, it's okay just to use an invisible object. We're still toe taps, so here, back and forth. You can just walk it or jug it in place. Have a wall or anything. Otherwise, you can do the same thing, just use an invisible platform. On your mark, get set, and go. Tap, tap, tap. Remember to breathe. Nice deep breathing. Halfway there. $15. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up, we'll come down to the ground for our mat. Place the soles of our feet together, bring as close to your hips as you can. Now we're going to do crunches. Call these guys the Froggy Crunch. So soles of your feet together and crunch. Ready, set, begin. Not going to go all the way up. You probably won't be able to. Just little crunches. Halfway. 10 seconds. And rest. All right, so we went for a froggy, now we can go for a fishy. If I can explain this right. We're laying on our side. You don't need to be directly on the hip bone. You can push your hips back a little bit. But you have on my left side, so my left arm's coming out. So lean up into my elbow as I kick my legs up. So to reach, like basically a full body side crunch. So arm up overhead, reach down, put your toes, full body crunch. Lean into the elbow to take some pressure off. Ready, set, begin. Put your toe back down. If it starts to bug your hip at all, you can roll up a mat, put it underneath, or like a towel, or a shirt, blanket. Three, two, one, rest, switch sides. I'm on my right side, my right arm comes out. Elbow, up my elbow, flip my toe. Ready, set, and go. Five seconds, hang in there. And rest. Those are killer. All right, last up. We're gonna hang out on a plank, so either elbows or hands to the plank. But from here, we're gonna raise our leg one at a time. Okay, elbow or hand, whichever works best for you. After this, you get about a 2-minute break. On mark, get set, plank it out, raise them legs. A nice straight line from shoulders to heels. Butt stays low. Halfway there. Keep it up. Two, one, and rest. Good job, guys. Water break. Just about 2 minutes. How y'all doing? Well, hanging in there? Thumbs up. Awesome. Is there any confusion about some of the motions? I know some are a little bit weird. Y'all seem to be okay? If there's any questions, always feel free to unmute your mic and ask me. Otherwise, it's about time. First one's that windmill motion. Remember, a wider stance. One arm down, one arm up. Bend the leg that's down. Rotate through it. Ab only. On your mark. Get set. Here we go. Begin. A good variation for this motion as well. Just hold the weight in both hands. Makes it rougher. For now, this is great. 3, 2, 1, rest. Switch sides. Other arm down, arm up, bent leg, and begin. Windmill, back up. And rest. All right, next up, platform jump. Forward out, walk it or jump it back. On your mark, get set, begin. Halfway there. Awesome, keep it going. And rest. Toe touch, wider stance, touch inside, arm raises, back and forth. On your mark, get set, begin. Nice smooth motion like your big spring. Halfway. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Dump the cans. Or I want to just, the trick to this guy isn't just moving our elbow only, rotate our entire shoulder with it. On your mark, get set, begin. Arms up, one arm, other arm, both. Pacing is up to you, of course. You can go slow or faster. Always burns up my shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, time for side jumps. Remember, they're just hops side to side or the cardio. Ready, set, and begin. Of course, you can go back and forth like I tend to do. Halfway. Boom, 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 boom. Sort of do this for a dance class one time. And rest. Take a breath. RDL squats. Where hands by your heart. Forward lean, squat down deep. Back up. Mark, set, begin. Forward lean, squat down deep. Hips raise, shoulder raises. Perfect. $15 seconds. Two, one, and rest. Toe tap. Tap, 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 tap. On your mark, get set, and tap. Jog it or walk it. Find a pace, try to stick to it. Kind of like running my belly goes. Halfway. Looking good. Four, three, two, one, and rest. Take a breath. We'll dump it down to our mats or the ground. Froggy sit up. Soles of your feet together. Just crunch it up. Ready, set, begin. These are always a favorite because it takes your hip flexors out of the equation with all that in your abs. Good times. Halfway. Four, three, two, one, and rest. Go from frog to fish. Lay on your side, lean to your elbow, touch your toe. On your mark, get set, begin. Fish flop. Two, one, rest, other side. On your mark. Get set. There you go. Two, one, and rest. All right, plank with leg raise. Last one. Right on time. On your mark. Plank it out. There you go. Raise one leg at a time. Keep your hips low. Hang in there, 15. Two, one, and rest. Awesome. Made it. Hard part is over with. Quick drink of water, let's get stretched out. All right, we'll start face down. Left arm's our pillow. Kick up your right ankle, grab a hold. Try to calm down your breathing. And switch sides. And release both hands by your shoulders. Push up as high as you want to go. So you can rest on your elbows or come up to your hands. It's up to you. Make sure your head's away from your shoulders so you're not like slouched down into it. And hips up and back. And knees down, hips back, arms out. Center child's pose. We'll come up to tabletop, so all fours. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Cat to cow, so chin to chest. Back arches up. Head up, back arches down. Back and forth at your own pacing. Sound effects optional. Couple more times. Then back to neutral spine. Go flat back tabletop. Take your right hand, reach to the sky. A nice straight line from your right fingertips to your left fingertips. Or as straight as you can get, at least. We'll thread it through so right arm comes between your left hand and your left thigh. Rest your shoulder on the ground, maybe push a little farther to open up your back. Back, and gently release it back to center. Other side. Left arm up. Straight line. Fingertip to fingertip. And thread it through. And back to center. Push it back to seated. Take your right arm, bring it up and back. Tall spine, arm up and back, tricep stretch. Release and switch. And release. Lay it on your back. Plant your feet. Shoes and knees together. Heels close to your hips. We'll rock it gently side to side. Try to loosen up your hips. Next time you hit your left side, just keep them there. Try to stack your knees and your hips. Shoulders stay flat. Just relax into it. And other side. And keep your knees and hips stacked. And back to center. This time we'll plant our feet just outside our waist. So we got a little bit of room between. Right knee hits center. Left ankle falls out. Then rock them side to side. Then we'll hug your knees to your chest. Your head could be up or relaxed down. We'll rock it side to side. hip to hip, like you're a big egg. Simple back massage. Then top to bottom, lengthen your spine. Don't crack the egg yet. And then roll it all the way up to seated. We'll take our hands, back your hands together. Push your elbows down. Gentle release. Other way, palms together. Press them down. Gentle release. Roll out your neck. Maybe 2 or 3 neck circles each direction. And we're all out of time. Good job, everybody. Thanks for being here. All did awesome. Hope you had as much fun as I did. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see everybody on Friday, hopefully.